It's a rainy day here in Contagnac, so work on the roof is going to cease. We're having a lot of problems with the roof. Jenny's not happy with that cut that guy made. I'm not very happy with it either, but I was willing to deal with it because it was just a little off. But you're never going to get a straight cut when you're doing each individual tile by hand like that. It's just, it's not the way to do it. Tricky situation, but nothing we can't figure out. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried about this.
I'm not too happy.
All right, so I walked around the neighborhood. I looked at the tiles, and a lot of them do have the chipping.
Another thing, this gray strip that looks like gray masking tape.
Yeah, so what I've understood now, this is obligatory in France that you must have this on your new roof. It's a ventilation. They didn't inform us that they were putting this gray stuff on there, and it turns out that if you spend a little extra, you can buy it the same exact color as the tile. And that would have looked a lot nicer. So we're going to tell them before they even begin at the top, because they haven't started the top yet, that we want to replace that with the color that matches the roof, the terracotta color. I think our plumber's here.
The tile's broken.
Where is the tile broken? Look at this giant crack already on this.
And this is the part where you come right down here.
Like here, exactly. So Jenny's walking down right now.
This is the first thing you see.
And you're literally at eye level with this. It's
roof. Not like a normal roof where, okay, there's something wrong on the top. No, our roof is,
yeah.
We are above our roof.
Yeah, we're above the roof right now. So when you walk up here and you come down the stairs, you look at what you're looking at. You're looking at the roof. This thing has to be perfect. I mean, I can't believe they did that crack right on the end like that. And then inside there, look at this.
This does not look good. Just do it right. And you know what? I trust him. He takes pride in his work. Maybe he didn't see that. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to get New York on him tomorrow.
I feel sorry for that poor guy. Anything you want to add, Jen, on this lovely day? The plumber's not showing. This is turning into a disaster this day.
Nicola, the plumber, already called me. He's running a little late. All of our workers always call when they're running late.
Okay.
Okay. And Marvin has been exceptional for the roof so far.
I think Jenny has a crush on Marvin.
I do not.
I think she does.
I just don't.
She's making excuses for this guy.
I don't want to be disappointed, and
Well, you said you wanted shabby chic. Now that I've talked to my friend who's a builder here and does all the work, he's explained to me that this is a normal thing with the metal coping now in modern houses. You have to do it. It's an obligation, as they say. And
it's not an obligation to have contrasting colors like that.
No. Again, which is kind of surprising from the French, who are very design forward,
oriented, and they're always so
put together.
They're so concerned about presentation.
Yeah, that having that ugly flashing on there just seems so out of character.
It's our one house. No, it's not a huge chateau, but it is our house. It's our little house. And am I supposed to know? I'm supposed to ask, hey, are you putting a huge gray strip on the roof? What? Good morning. It is a beautiful, crisp day this morning. As you can see, I'm wearing my cozy sweater again. But I'm rushing to get to the house because Cedric the AC Master is there a half hour early. So whoever said the Frenchies are always late for appointments, not our artisans. And here we are. Bonjour.
Okay, so the guys are up in there now looking around to see if we can get this, what do we call it?
La clim.
La clim.
The AC/heating. I had my talk with Marvin. I have the utmost faith in our roofer. I do have a problem with that gray strip. The house in the neighborhood doesn't have that.
It doesn't have that because it's a different tile. How many times do I have to explain this to you?
That's why I want to ask, why didn't he propose that tile?
I don't know why he didn't propose that tile. Why am I not Brad Pitt? I don't know why.
What was that?
I don't know why I'm not Brad Pitt, but I'm the second most handsome man in the world, okay? That's just the reality. Here comes Manu. He wants to ask you some questions.
Manu, dites-moi.
All right, this weather's scaring me a little bit with the rain. I hope
you could say they're doing, it's not safe
open.
or something.
Jenny's in here talking.
What
are you doing?
I want to clear out these books.
We're not clearing out the books right now. We've got the roof.
It's such an eyesore.
Jenny, the roof is off of the house. They're going to be working in here. We're not taking the books
I'm
off.
dying to just clean everything out.
Let's talk about what we can talk about.
Well, how about this beautiful lavender? We got this as a gift from two of our friends. I love it.
I've been working nonstop all day, and Jenny's talking about lavender.
We are getting central heating and AC.
Let's show them. Let's show them so they can decide. People can decide if we're making a wise choice or a poor choice.
If you can see, the guy marked off on the ceiling where the opening is going to be.
So we're gonna have an opening there, an opening there. These two openings are for basically like the evacuation. It's to keep the airflow in the house moving.
So it's going to be the air coming.
So the air will come in here. So the air will come into the room, and these guys will be on gently pulling the air. So in the house, it's constantly circulating, getting fresh air.
And it will also go into here.
But the issue is
What?
these two holes, they're right where we're going to have our beautiful pictures, and we'll have our fireplace, and everyone will be sitting here, and there'll be two big grates, and they look moche. But
Ugly.
what we found was they make these covers that just go over, and they sit down from the ceiling a little bit, and they're solid, so they're just like glass plates that would sit up there.
A little more modern looking.
And then the air would go around instead of the grates. I think that's a better look.
I don't want modern, but these will look cleaner.
So we're going to do central air.
And in that case, Noah's famous doors that he wants, we can take these radiators off.
Yeah, I think we're going to lose the radiators.
At least these two.
Yep, well, I think that's another discussion. I was talking to Didier. I think we're going to lose all the radiators.
Okay.
We'll lose the radiator, and then the door can open all the way, flat against the wall, which I think will be nice. And we'll lose this one, and the same thing will happen.
We are
with the
concerned
doors.
about heating in this room, though, because it has that tall ceiling.
Yeah, and this is where the two vents will go. If you can see, there's going to be a vent up there and a vent here.
Go slow with your camera.
All right, how about you, listen, since I'm so poor at this, why don't you take charge?
I mean, the camera work is just...
I'm just a simple man, okay? Just a simple man. So we're going to lose the big radiator, but then our friend was saying that these two grates, these two vents, might not be enough air to keep us warm in the winter when we have our big dinner parties.
Because this room will be just mainly used for the winter time.
So his recommendation was they make some nice little electric heaters.
And no, that's not our cat. over there.
Electric heaters that go right against the wall, and they're very thin, and that would be enough for this side.
That sounds ugly.
He said it looked very nice. Didier, you know Didier, he doesn't like ugly things.
Our friend Didier is, he's quite discerning, which is why we had him come over here today.
Jenny's heater will be right above the door. Boom, right there.
Well, it's
Going into the
AC
room.
and heating.
AC and heating. And then in the back here, we're going to have another vent in my back bedroom, which will be actually, because this whole unit will be gone, and they're going to put it up in there. But this unit will be gone, and I'll have a nice bureau
because
here.
we want to get a nice old antique armoire for over here.
Well, I was thinking maybe instead of an armoire, maybe just a nice bureau, and then using that as that other room.
I still wish we could knock this wall down, but I don't think we can.
Well, let's talk to Manu and see. Yeah. And then I was progressing more in here today. I've knocked down a lot more of the wall, as you can see here. I got this down. This is a hard part. For some reason, the top is coming off a lot harder. I guess probably because it's not as damp, and it's more connected to the stone.
Making progress. As I always say, like, what's the holdup?
What's the holdup?
I think you would have more done by now.
I should work harder. That's what I should do.
We did speak to Marvin about the roof, and I have faith in Marvin. I told him I trust you, and he looked at me and he said to me in French, I'll translate. He goes, I don't know about that. I do trust him. He's saying that this is the best quality. There are other roofs out there that you don't have to have that gray plate on there. He goes, but that's not better quality. This helps the roof breathe. We also had our friend, like I said, Didier, come over, our neighbor from another village, and he is the most detailed person we know. None of the artisans and workers anywhere in this area want him around because he's like, no, you can't do that, don't do that. But you have to really watch these artisans and what they're doing. But we have great workers. They take pride in their work. Marvin has assured us that the cracked tiles that we see are just because tiles are going to crack while they're doing the work.
And then once it's done, he'll replace them.
He will replace them afterwards. That's a given.
So it assured us that we're doing the right thing. It's all coming together.
We could have had an old roof, an ancien roof, but they're not guaranteed.
We get a 10-year guarantee with this roof.
The older roofs, what they
10
do...
10 year or 20 year?
10-year guarantee.
10 year.
I think with the older roofs, they put like a new roof down and then you put the old tile above.
They basically put a fiberglass shell over the roof, and then they put the old tiles on top of the fiberglass shell, which I don't really think this house would look good with the old tile. I don't know. I didn't like what I saw in the pictures.
Everything is progressing. Even Didier, who came over, he was like, wow, you've gotten a lot done so far. And this, our beam is about to be put in.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And I was texting Teddy, the stone magician, today. I showed him the beam, and he was like, he said, she is beautiful. All right, let's get back to work.
Let's get back.